I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rockets will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, the ground game. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Stopping the run. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd down, going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, giving them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you put them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you could tell they caught up with him to force the fumble.
Open space at the 25. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. They're going to ride this running back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? The Rockets are in the hurry-up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not looking quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Waste of time.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to get the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
That is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
It's so important to know where you are on the field. Great job, great hands, great awareness. Make sure you get that grab, possess the ball, and get that foot in bounds.
Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab outside. It's long. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Got his man quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that time.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the tailback. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Second down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Rutgers 7, Toledo 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's looking for a man on second down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Rockets will hustle to the line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. The defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
The short hands, it's Stevens. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They keep attacking through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Newton. Touchdown Rockets! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Northwestern was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Darnell Autry and company delivered in that magical 10-win season of 1995. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get it through the air. Buys a little extra time. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. A run for the quarterback. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a pop.
Afterburners coming. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They want to run this quarterback. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Number 5.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking to move it through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To throw, it's Gleason. Looking for a huge play. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
14, Toledo, 7.
The Scarlet Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Crosby. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
It's now third down.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, you get the incompletion there on third down. You've still got a half of football basically to play. Do you trust your defense down one possession to get it back to give you a shot? If you don't, then you've got to stay out there and you've got to go for this, and you've got to dial up your best play to stay on the field.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
And the Scarlet Knights pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Toledo. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by just 1 over Wisconsin. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. The quick out. At the 35, he's got room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He'll just keep slinging it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Rockets offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got room at the 35. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. To the air, it's Gleason. Trying to get behind the defense. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Torres. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but I've got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Going up top on first down. And the pass hits, picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Turns it on at midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now on first down from the 43. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. Inside the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Discards a man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy